Happy Monday, you guys. I am feeling so recharged for the week ahead. I'm like, don't mind my scarf. It's actually a shawl, but I can't figure out how to wrap it so it looks cute. Like my mom did it when she gave it to me, but I can't recreate that. So it's just kind of like a scarf, and it's great for keeping my neck warm when I'm cold. So it's Monday morning. Daylight savings has really thrown me for a loop. I feel like I just got my sleeping schedule, waking up time figured out, and then it all changed. So I didn't set an alarm, and I was like, I'll just wake up when I normally do. It'll be like 6:30 or 7. But then I didn't wake up until 7:45, which was really then 8:45 because of the time change. So I was like, ah! But I had a great weekend. Saturday, I deep cleaned my house. Well, I should say Michael helped too. We hung the curtains, our new curtains in our bedroom, so it's darker at night, but I still sleep with the face mask. And then yesterday morning, he went to meet a friend for coffee and then another friend. And so I had the morning to myself, which is great. Like I pulled out all my notebooks and my journals, and I just reflected on the week, journaled, planned stuff out for this week. It was great. So now we're here at Monday, and I'm just feeling awesome. I've got a call with a gal in 13 minutes, so I came out here to make some more tea and reheat my oatmeal that I halfway ate. Oh, also, depending on what my due date is, I don't know, they're changing it on me. Based off of my last period, my due date should be August 3rd. But according to my dating scan, the first scan I got, I was measuring a whole week ahead or something like that. When I went in to get my scan this time, they said that my due date that they had in their records was July 29th because of that first scan. So now I'm like, I don't know what it is. Mondays could become my new day to like switch things over, or it could say it's Saturdays, but I'm leaning towards at least mentally keeping it on the Saturday when it was originally for August 3rd, because then if I do go overdue, that gives me more time to be overdue before they're like, we need to induce you. So regardless, like this is my halfway point, like either today or Saturday. You can see like there's definitely a little bump there, but this is my little 20 week baby bump. I mean, you can definitely start to see it. So that's really cool and fun. So anyways, I'm feeling really good. I am feeling so energized and motivated currently, and I think it's partially to do with being in my second trimester, but also like just taking that big leap and signing up for B school. And I know I'm talking about it a lot, and I don't know if people like care, or they're like, I've got a lot of questions like, what is that even? But it doesn't matter. I just like took a big leap for myself, and you should do it too, because it has just given me such a rush of energy and inspiration and motivation to just like take on the world. So I'm feeling great about that. Need to put together my like pack list for our upcoming trip, because we're going to be in 4 different places. We're flying into Raleigh, is that how you pronounce it? Flying into Raleigh, driving up to Charlottesville, Virginia, spending the weekend there with friends, driving back down for Michael to talk at Wake Forest University, and then flying down to Orlando to meet our friends from Bristol, them down to around like the Vero Beach area, because they have a wedding down there, and then driving down to Fort Lauderdale, and then flying from there to Guadalupe, spending 4 days in Guadalupe, and then all of us flying home. So that's a lot of different things, and like there's the beach vacation aspect of it, being with friends on the East Coast. There's dressing up for Michael, talking to an entrepreneurship class, and having lunch with, I don't know if it's like the professors or the students. So I've got to like bring nice clothes, but then beach clothes. And I need a new swimsuit because mine doesn't fit anymore because my boobs have doubled in size. And like, it's obscene. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, look at that. Got about 7 minutes until my call now. I don't really know what to expect. I think she's doing like a birth control documentary situation thing, but she's not gonna be able to make it to me to interview me. So I think we're just gonna chat about, I don't know exactly, so we'll see. Okay, so I just finished my call, and now I think the second module of e-school is going up. So I'm going to switch notebooks real quick and do that. I'm like sweating. I sweat a lot these days, apparently. I never sweat or have BO, but these hormones are just making things happen. Okay, so I just finished my call, and now I think the second module of e-school is going up. So I'm going to switch notebooks real quick. I'm like sweating. I sweat a lot these days, apparently. I never sweat or have BO, but These hormones are just making things happen. Do you like how even though I tried to like be cute, I look like this is me. I'm gonna go walk to the library, stop and say hi to my mom and probably the little doggy too. And your little dog too. I kind of feel like I'm a celebrity that's trying not to be noticed, but I'm not. So I'm free to roam around as myself. It is 1:30 now and I'm sitting down at my desk, got my mom's new slippers on. They're not like super hot looking, but they feel like very comfortable, non-constrictive, thick socks. So I'm responding to comments on my last vlog and I realized that a lot of you thought I meant business school when I said B-school, but it's not actual business school. Like it's just like an 8-week online course that this lady created and she's like a badass business powerhouse, so I feel good taking advice from her. But no, I'm not going to like actual college or anything. That would be overwhelming. So I just finished editing my brain. I just finished editing last week's vlog. Like I hit a wall. So now I'm uploading it. Good morning. Well, yeah, it's still morning and happy Tuesday. It's 10:30 right now, but I have had a full morning already. So I woke up at 6, journaled, did not get dressed or anything, ate. This is the oatmeal I haven't finished eating. Today's lesson, then I worked on stuff on my website. I just finished scheduling this coming Saturday's vlog. I just posted a question to Instagram. I'm going to brainstorm some free stuff that I can offer on my website. These are the ideas that I have of creating something, and I want to know if there's something like this that you want me to create as like a little freebie, or something completely different, or just, yeah, any kind of request you have there. So the 5 things that I came up with: a minimalism challenge, thing about my favorite vegan recipes, my charting routine, because I want to create something surrounding the idea of talking to your partner about FAM, talking to your partner about charting. And then the final thing is kind of a how I organize my life, all the different like programs that keep me sane. So if you're super gung-ho about one of those, let me know. If there's another one that you're like, oh, you should totally create a freebie about this, let me know. My stomach has been super questionable this week, so fun, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna make some canned minestrone soup and then avocado toast for lunch. Lunch is served. So I have a nice plate of avocado toast. Yep, just with some pepper and sriracha on it. And then, oh god. And then I have just a bowl of canned soup. Because honestly, being plant-based or vegan or whatever you want to call it isn't always fancy homemade dishes that you want to post on Instagram. It's sometimes this sort of stuff. The first half of pregnancy, I was like, this is so exciting, but it's so much waiting and this is taking forever. And now I'm like, oh my god, I feel like there's so much I should be doing. Like I need to be preparing our home, preparing our lives, preparing my body, like, and I just feel like there's more I should be doing. So I'm trying to research ways to just prep yourself because I'm feeling unprepped right now. So I am going to watch a little bit of YouTube and I'm going to do a squat exercise. Okay, so I went through and did that. Good morning. Yikes, 2:16 right now. I'm to go somewhere with Michael and then we ate lunch and then I got back and then I was just working on updating my free charts on my website. And now I'm going to be working on creating a email welcome segment, whatever it's sequence, whatever it's called. So when people sign up to get emails from me, I'm like out of breath right now. Good morning, and it's Thursday. It doesn't feel like Thursday. This week has been really weird. Daylight savings has definitely just like thrown me for a loop. I've been so tired this week. I went to take a 15-20 minute nap yesterday and woke up 2 hours later. Like I've been exhausted, and then I was awake for like 3+ hours last night. I woke up around midnight, I think, to pee, and then it took me a while to fall back asleep. Fell back asleep, I know, because I woke up from the weirdest dream. I normally have weird dreams, but pregnancy has given me like mega weird dreams. I can't remember much about last night's dream. There was something in the water. It was like an energy or alien, and it was like going after people, followed you, and and like wanted to infect everyone. I got out of the water. Michael stole someone's motorbike that we jumped on, and then we got kind of cornered by these Mad Max style guys, and so we had to pay them off. And then next thing I remember, the infected people caught up to all the non-infected people, and it was like, okay, well, we have to give you our bodies now. And so it was like I was above it all. The infected people were essentially like filleting the healthy people to take over their bodies. All the horses in the barn, like my parents have a barn, and I have so many of my dreams are at my parents' house, but they're also sick and like they were gonna die. And then I woke up. I remember just laying there. I was so tired, but then also I was so disturbed because it was such a weird dream. That's my morning. I don't feel good at all. I feel pretty nauseous actually. Trying to think of like I have something I can eat to just settle my stomach. I've been knocking things off my to-do list. Okay, so I ate some lunch, I guess we'll call it. Just had some gnocchi and the rest of my grapefruit from this morning. And I feel a lot better. Like I was feeling super just crappy. But now I'm still like not quite in the headspace to go back to working. And so I'm gonna do some of my like hip opening exercises and like squat stuff right now to maybe just put a little bit more energy back in me. And then I need to look up some of our flight information just to see like what my restrictions are for packing, because I want to pack tomorrow. Good morning and happy Friday. The camera is blurry. So I just like had an epiphany. I thought that our flight was at 9:50 tomorrow, and that would have been bad. It's Southwest, so you have to check in to get your, the sooner you check in, the better boarding position you get. But I think it might be at 8:50, which is in 5 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna check because I think that's fate. Yeah, 8:50. Whoops. Check in. Check in, check in. His scroll's the opposite way of mine. Oh, great. I don't know how he got such good ones. So as you may know, I'm a little bit of a notebook whore, and I bring a lot of things when I travel. But this time, I'm gonna try not to. Would be all of this, plus a book to read. This. I'm so proud of myself. I don't know if anyone else cares, but I'm really proud of myself. I have created a welcome sequence that I've been talking about. It has 4 emails when you sign up to be on the email list, the next day, the next day, and the next day. So I'm just like making sure it's right. Oh, and I'm nervous to hit start sending, but we're going to start sending. Eek. So that's a huge thing off my to-do list, and I'm so proud of myself and happy. I also might go on my first run of the year here. I've gone running already this year. My first outside run in Des Moines of 2019. It is 3:30 and I'm gonna try to go on like little walk jog thing because it's so beautiful out. It's deceiving because it's windy. I'm wearing tights that are like leggings that are too tight for me anymore, so I had to like fold them down. But like, look at this. Stuff does not fit anymore. This is insane. To zip something up, I'm like, everything has to be stretchy, but it's not quite stretchy enough. I think, I don't know if it's the pressure on my bladder or what, an overwhelming sensation of like, oh my God, I gotta pee so bad while running. It might be my downfall, feeling like I have to pee. And I literally knew that was gonna happen because it happened when I was down on the treadmill. So I was like, I'm gonna go pee before I start. 2 blocks in, I was like, my bladder. And then I got back and it was like a trickle, a tiny amount of pee. So it is about 6:17 right now, and I think I'm gonna, well, not call it for the day. I still have other stuff I need to do, but I'm gonna call this for the day. I'm not gonna vlog anymore. We leave tomorrow morning, like 9 o'clock. I need to finish packing, but I'm gonna chillax for a little bit. Michael went to meet up with a friend. Thank you for watching this week's vlog. I hope it turned out okay. I have no idea. I never know at this point whether it's gonna be any good or not because I've just spent the whole week blabbing at the camera. So I hope I can offer some entertainment or nuggets of wisdom. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.